Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I have a few things come to mind that might help a few people. For those of you that are still working and you want to hit that retirement goal with a few more coins in your pocket. Now I'm no genius. I just tell you what I know from experience. I have had 25 years in the retail market of selling automobiles and also housing. Now, you're working, you need to look, if you got a savings, how much interest you're getting on that savings. Write that down. Next, you need to look at your loans, debts that you own, and how much interest you're getting on those, or paying on those. Now, if you're only getting 2 or 3% on your savings, and you're paying 6, 7, 8% on your loans, well, how would you like to collect that 6 or 8% savings? I'm sure you're interested. This is advice I gave my customers that were doing automobile loans, housing loans, and so forth, regardless of the program. If you are financing a car, most places will push you to a 5-year or longer loan in order to get that payment smaller. Alright, you got the small payment and you got a 5-year loan. Now, most of these loans are what they call simple interest loans. Of course, without reviewing your contract, I can't tell you something and tell you it's etched in stone. But what I can advise you to do is look at your contract or call your financial institution. There's a unique way of reducing that debt quickly. And I know you want to know how. It's like this. I don't know how much money you're making. But if you got some disposable income, what you need to do is try to get those loans paid off quickly. And the way to do that is pay towards the principal. I'll give you an example. I bought a home, I think it was back in 1993 or something like that. And I put the loan on a 15-year mortgage. 15 years. Now, most mortgages are 30. But I didn't want to have to pay all my life. My goal was much different. I didn't want to pay all my life. And of course, at that time, I was working on commission sales, so my income varied from month to month. And on those good months that I had the extra income, guess what I did? Paid towards the principal. Now, anytime you pay towards your principal, you see the interest payment each month go down. Now, look at those payments when you make them. How much of your payment is actually added to off the principal? In most cases, the beginning of the loan, say your payment is $100. You got a 5-year note. Only $5, $8 is going towards the principal. That's a lot of interest. Even on a low interest loan, you'll notice that that's a big interest in the beginning. Now, what if you paid $150 and put $50 towards your principal? Well, you just got close to $60 taken off the principal. Which means the following month, that's less interest you're paying because the principal's smaller. That's a little advice I can give you now. I give this advice to my customers. And regardless of type loan, I use the housing loans for example because they were long term. Go back to what I'm talking about my 15-year loan. I ended up paying it off in 6.5 years. Give you an example of what you can do. That's a lot of difference between 15 and 6.5. Again, if you decide to do something like this, you need to contact the financial institution and make sure that you can pay towards your principal. This will save you an extreme amount of money, regardless of the rate that you're paying. And that's much more than your savings will ever give you. The quicker you can get yourself out of debt, the faster you can work towards that retirement. That's plain and simple. I know when I crossed the 40 mark, 40 years of age, opened my eyes up and said, man, I've got to do something. And that's what I did. I worked my way out of debt, get those loans out, get away from those payments. And I quit using credit cards. I cut them up and paid them off slowly but surely. I paid more than the minimum payment. When you make a minimum payment on a credit card, you're just doing yourself an injustice. The only time you need to make a minimum payment is when you're financially strapped and you need that extra money. But then it's not good advice. Always make more than the minimum payment, a whole lot more if you can. But I got my credit card debts off. I got the loans paid out. And it wasn't easy. It was not easy. You have to get focused and be committed to it. Now, during that time I did that, I had a lot of things happen that kept me from throwing money into a savings for my future retirement. So not everybody gets lucky and be able to build that retirement up there where they can have that lifestyle that they dreamed about. Now don't get me wrong, I've got a decent lifestyle right now. But I had to leave the country. Of course I'm glad I did. Because it was a dream of mine to begin with to live on a tropical island. But there's a lot of people out there, they have no choice. I didn't have a choice either. But no, they got to make something drastic in order to be able to live. Now, if I was still in the United States, I'd be struggling. I wouldn't be able to do anything. I've got a family member during their close to their mid-70s. Unfortunately, they do get Social Security, and they was successful in life, lucky. And with commitment, they live a good lifestyle. But the issue is, they're paying for supplement health insurance close to $500 a month. And still got this huge deductible. And I just don't see it. If I was living there and I had to pay $500 a month, I couldn't eat. I'd have to give up food. That's what happens a lot too, with Social Security. That's your only source of income. You end up making a choice between food and medical. That's just not right. And what they want to do, really, the way I view it, they want to force that type of people into a nursing home. So they can take all your money, all your resources, and keep you captive. That's what's happening. That's why there's no national health care in place. So they figure they can just take everything away from you. The majority. You know, that's sad. But anyway, let's get back to paying those loans off. Get those loans out of the way now. Especially if you cross the 40-year mark, that's when you really need to focus and get down nitty gritty and get those loans off your back. And once you get those loans off your back, keep that discipline and invest it into your retirement. Those payments you were making, invest it into your retirement once you get that debt off your back. Because usually when you turn 40, your kids are usually grown or getting close to being on their own. And once they're on their own, that's when you really need to focus on you. You don't have to be extreme like I had to be, you know. You can still live in your same place and enjoy life. But that's my recommendation. When you get that 40 mark, that's when you really need to get down serious. Very serious. To build that future so you won't be one of those people stuck in a nursing home because you don't have enough income to pay for your medical and to eat. That's what you got to look forward to. You need to change it when you're younger. But anyway, folks, if you like my videos, please subscribe, like and share. That's my request. And I thank you for watching.